Hi everyone, welcome back to our second online class of the Materials Management course. Today we will start explaining the basic manufacturing strategies and the differences between each one of them. As we explained in our previous class that a highly market-oriented company will focus on making their customers delighted. That is, they will focus on not only meeting but also exceeding their customers' expectations and on being order winners. And this will happen through having something unique or any competitive characteristics that will persuade their customers to pick their products and services instead of the competitors' products and services. So, if we ask ourselves how companies can or could accomplish that through having a sound manufacturing strategy. So again, operations must have a strategy, a course of actions or steps that allows it to supply the needs of the marketplace and provide fast on-time delivery. There are 4 basic manufacturing strategies as shown in this slide. The first one called engineer to order, ETO. The second one make to order. The third one assemble to order. And the last one is make to stock. And please remember that you need to memorize these abbreviations because it is the official one that you will find in your textbook. Now we are going to slowly explain each one of them in details and explore how does each manufacturing strategy affect delivery time. But before that, let's review together the meaning of the concepts lead time and delivery lead time. Lead time is a span of time required to perform a process or a series of operations. Like, for example, the time you need to finish reading your favorite novel, or the time you need to finish studying chapter in your Introduction to Management course or Introduction to Marketing course. So someone may take 1 day, other people may take few hours, so it depends. But in general, lead time is the time that you really need to finish a certain task or process. In logistics or supply chain context, we call it delivery lead time. And delivery lead time refers here to the time from the receipt of a customer order to the delivery of the product. So basically, it's the time that we need to prepare the order, the time that we need to process the order or do the conversion processes, the time we need to move or transport or ship the order to its final destination, the time needed to receive the order and inspect the order. So the total time we need to finish everything and deliver the product to the final consumers called delivery lead time. So now let's start by explaining the first strategy, engineer to order. Here the manufacturer doesn't start until the order is received. Why? Because the order usually needs high level of involvement in the design from the customers. So we need to listen first to the requirements and the dreams maybe of our customers, and then we start to design the products or the service accordingly. So it's something unique, customized, special order to our customers. This for sure implies that the delivery time will be long, because it will include not only the manufacturing and shipment of the products, it will include everything from the design to purchasing of raw materials and components we need, to the manufacturing process or production process, and then to do the assembly and sub-assemblies and deliver the product. So basically we don't have anything in the inventory. We start immediately after we receive the order. So the lead time looks something like this. Here, it's the design time plus the purchase time plus the production time plus the assembly time, and finally the shipment time. All of them together is our delivery lead time, and it's really long lead time until we finish our custom made design. So let's take example of this strategy. Here we can see Formula One cars. Cars are one example of engineer-to-order products. Also, there are a lot of other examples, such as special made and handmade furnitures, such as power plant boilers, for example. They consider like engineer-to-order products. So now let's move on to the second strategy, make to order, or MTO. Here the manufacturer doesn't start until the order is received, typically like the case of the engineer-to-order strategy. We do nothing until we receive the order from the customers. But here we keep inventory as raw materials. We have inventory in the form of raw materials. So, and we have also a design that the customer later on can have a little modification over it. So the delivery time here is reduced to the time needed only for the production, assembly, and shipment. Again, make to orders is a business production strategy, is the second strategy here, that typically allows consumers to purchase products that are customized to their specifications, but it's a limited customization, not like the one in the engineer-to-order. I think you will understand it better with some examples, so let's move on to see these examples. For that, here's the delivery time. We don't have the design and the inventory or purchasing anymore. The delivery time here is only for production, assembly, and shipment. Example of products that are made according to the make-to-order strategy is high-end motor vehicles and aircrafts. So here, maybe a company can ask for changing inside the aircraft, like the number of seats or a minor modification to the leg space inside the crafts or the interior of a vehicle, inside the vehicle. So they can ask actually for modification to the original ready design that the company have. Another example is the bakery and pastry retailers. They also have the option to use make to order strategy. So they have inventory, raw material of chocolate, nuts, or milk, or anything else. And then when they receive an order from the customer, they can like a little bit customize their products according to customer orders. So customers who doesn't want, who are not in favor for nuts, they can remove it. Customers who are following a certain kind of diet also can remove sugar. So we can have our touch on this products. We can customize it a little bit. Now let's move on to the third strategy, assemble to order or ATO. And here manufacturer inventory standard components, and there is no design time required. We already have the design. Also, we have inventory in the form of standard components or work in process components. So we only need a time to assemble and ship our products to the customers, and this would definitely be shorter lead time compared to the previous two structures, the engineer to order and to order. So again, assemble to order is a strategy where products are quickly produced from component parts once the order is confirmed from the customer, and it is considered a kind of combination of the make to order and make to stock strategies. Yeah, that's it. Let's see together the delivery lead time. Here it includes only the time needed for assembly and for shipment of the product to the final consumers. And let's take example about this strategy. Here we have the example for Dell computers. And actually, not only Dell these days, most of the PC makers now they start to use assemble to order strategy. So basically, once they receive orders, they start to assemble customizable computers using components that they already made, like keyboards, monitors, motherboards, and assemble them together to personalize or to produce personalized PCs. So basically, you as a customer can go to the website of Dell here, for example, and go to the advanced configuration services and pick whatever you prefer and whatever you need from the different choices available in their websites. So you pick your processor capacity, your keyboard, the size, like how many inch you want your laptop, whether the screen is touch screen or not, and if it is gaming PC or not, whatever, as you like. You can pick what you really want from the available configurations and options in their websites, and then they will promise you to deliver your personalized PC within, say, for example, here, 2 weeks from making the order. So you don't have to pay for a computer with with a lot of specifications that you won't really use, or you don't need in reality. You just pick what you need. And this will give these PCs manufacturer and companies a comparative advantage, and probably this will make them order winners, because they won't lose any customer because they can't find what they really need inside their like company or product options. Another example here is also a screenshot from Chipotle, Mexican grill company, offering various kind of meals, which is build your own. That is, you can pick what you want from their available selections. So you have a customized meal. There's a lot of other examples around us. I think also Subway, it's very similar to the options here available from Chipotle, if you are more familiar with Subway, because it's here in Egypt. So yeah, this is a simple to order strategy. And now let's move on to the fourth and last manufacturing strategy, make to stock. Make to stock here, the manufacturer produces the goods in anticipation of the customer's demand. So we use any of the forecasting techniques you already studied in your operations course in the second grade, to be able to anticipate the volume of customer demand for the next period, say for example for the coming year. And according to this forecast, you start to produce this amount and make it ready to your consumers. So here there is a little customer involvement with the design, and here we didn't say it's there is no at all customer involvement, because companies do marketing research, and through marketing research they can figure out what exactly preferable or preferable from their customers, what the target market really needs and wants in the product and packaging they produce. So they already have an idea about that before they design their products. So there is still a little customer involvement with the design. And here companies have inventory held as finished goods. So they finish the production and have inventory in the form of finished goods. And this means that this strategy has the shortest lead time, because the lead time includes only shipment. So compared to the previous strategies, it is the shortest lead time among all of them. And let's take some examples about products made according to this make-to-stock strategy. Basically, most of the grocery and retail store sectors, most of the items sold there are made according to the make-to-stock strategy. So if you go to a supermarket and pick something from the shelves, like any item, it is make-to-stock item. So here you can see like a summary or a comparison between the lead time of the different manufacturing strategies we just explained. And as you can see, the lead time is reduced as you move down from the engineer to order toward the make to stock. And engineer to order have the longest lead time, while make to stock have the shortest lead time, and make to order and assemble to order are in between. So yeah, and there is also another slide here. You can just review, go over this table once you finish studying the 4 previous strategies to be able to compare between them. So it is just like a summary for you guys. Last 2 slides have like 2 examples, a brainstorming examples to think about. The first question is making a pizza at fast food restaurant would be considered a form of which one of those? And let me know in our face-to-face class if you think maybe 2 options will apply, not only one. So just think about it. Also, there is another example to test your understanding so far. Here, stores specialized in making birthday and wedding cakes would follow which of the following strategies? Engineer to order, assemble to order, make to stock, make to order, or it could be engineer to order and make to order, one of them. So also think about that, and we will have a long discussion about them in our next face-to-face class. So here we come to the end of our second class. Thank you for paying attention, and have a good one.